Welcome to OmniEyes. Today we explore the mysterious scorpion, an ancient predator hiding a glowing secret in the dark desert. While they possess several eyes on their heads, their actual vision is incredibly poor, struggling to form clear images of surroundings. To survive in hostile environments, these creatures developed an extraordinary alternative, transforming their entire body armor into a massive optical sensor. Under the cover of darkness, the desert seems pitch black to us, but the scorpion experiences a completely different visual reality. When bathed in ultraviolet light, their tough exoskeleton suddenly illuminates, glowing with a brilliant, ghostly cyan or neon green fluorescent color. This remarkable phenomenon has fascinated scientists for decades, leading to a groundbreaking discovery about how these arachnids actually perceive their world. The secret lies within the very structure of their outer shell, a complex biological armor that does much more than protect. We call this incredible adaptation whole body sensing, a biological technology where the entire surface area acts like one giant eye. The outermost part of their shell contains special proteins that absorb invisible ultraviolet rays and convert them into visible green light. This conversion process creates a faint glow that the scorpion can detect, essentially allowing its skin to see the surrounding environment. It is a sensory masterpiece. The glowing shell relays vital information directly to their nervous system, completely bypassing traditional optical organs. Imagine walking through a dark room where your skin can feel the light bouncing off walls, guiding you safely past obstacles. For the scorpion, moonlight is the primary source of ultraviolet radiation, casting invisible shadows that their glowing armor can easily detect. By sensing the intensity of the glow on different body parts, they can determine if they are safely hidden under rocks. If a single leg is exposed to the moonlight, the shell glows, sending an immediate warning signal to the scorpion's brain. This full body awareness ensures they remain completely concealed from nocturnal predators like owls and rodents that hunt by the moonlight. They do not need to look around to know they are exposed. Their very skin screams danger when touched by starlight. This evolutionary marvel is not a recent development. Scorpions have utilized this full-body sensor technology since the prehistoric dinosaur era. For over 400 million years, this glowing armor has helped them survive mass extinctions and adapt to extreme planetary changes. Ancient fossils reveal that even the earliest marine ancestors of modern scorpions likely possessed similar light-sensing capabilities in their shells. Today, modern science is looking closely at this prehistoric survival mechanism, finding incredible inspiration for the future of advanced robotic engineering. Currently, most robots rely on traditional cameras and localized sensors to navigate, creating dangerous blind spots in their mechanical vision systems. If a robot only looks forward, it remains completely blind to sudden threats approaching from the sides or from directly behind. By studying the scorpion, engineers are developing new synthetic skins, embedded with thousands of microscopic optical sensors covering the entire machine. This artificial exoskeleton allows the robot to detect light, shadow, and movement from every conceivable angle without moving a single camera. We are entering an era where machines will possess omnidirectional awareness, processing environmental data exactly like the ancient desert-dwelling scorpion. Imagine search and rescue robots navigating collapsed buildings, using their entire surface to sense structural shifts and locate trapped human survivors. These machines would never need to turn their heads, because every inch of their metal bodies would actively observe the environment. Space exploration rovers could utilize this technology to safely traverse treacherous alien terrains, feeling the landscape through a continuous sensory feed. The biological genius of the scorpion teaches us that vision does not always require complex lenses, retinas, or traditional optical nerves. Sometimes, true awareness comes from integrating perception into the very fabric of our physical form, blurring the line between touch and sight. Let us dive deeper into the microscopic world of the scorpion cuticle to understand exactly how this magical, glowing transformation occurs. The exoskeleton is composed of several distinct layers, but the magic happens in a thin, transparent section known as the hyaline layer. This microscopic barrier is packed with unique chemical compounds, including beta-carboline, which aggressively reacts to the presence of ultraviolet radiation. When ultraviolet photons strike these molecules, they become highly excited, instantly releasing lower energy photons that our eyes perceive as green. Even after shedding their skin during the molting process, the discarded shell will continue to glow brightly under an ultraviolet lamp. Interestingly, a freshly molted scorpion does not glow at all, remaining completely dark until its new armor fully hardens and cures. This temporary blindness makes them incredibly vulnerable, forcing them to hide deep underground until their full body sensor is operational again. The hardening process takes several days, during which the critical fluorescent compounds slowly migrate to the surface of their new shell. Once fully restored, they emerge back into the night, equipped with their glowing armor, ready to hunt and navigate the shadows. Scientists have conducted numerous experiments, covering parts of the scorpion with opaque materials to test their reaction to different light sources. When their eyes are completely blindfolded, they still successfully seek out dark shelters, guided entirely by the sensors in their skin. However, when their glowing exoskeleton is covered, they wander aimlessly, unable to distinguish between the safety of shadows and exposed moonlight. This definitively proves that their primary method of interacting with the nocturnal world is through this incredible whole-body sensing network. The scorpion essentially functions as a living photon detector, calculating the exact location of safe shadows by measuring light absorption levels. This constant stream of sensory data requires a highly efficient nervous system to process the signals without overwhelming the tiny brain. Nerve endings distributed throughout the body act as decentralized processing units, making split-second decisions before the brain even fully registers. This decentralized intelligence is another concept robotics experts are eagerly trying to replicate in the next generation of autonomous artificial machines. Instead of sending all visual data to a central computer, future robots might process environmental information directly within their synthetic skin. This would drastically reduce reaction times, allowing machines to dodge obstacles or catch falling objects with the speed of natural reflexes. The desert environment is unforgiving, and the scorpion's survival depends on conserving energy while maximizing its ability to detect hidden prey. Their glowing armor not only detects ambient moonlight, but might also help them sense the faint shadows cast by passing insects. While waiting in ambush, any disruption in the light hitting their shell alerts them to an approaching meal or potential predator. It is a passive detection system that requires absolutely zero physical movement, allowing them to remain perfectly still and completely undetected. Nature has engineered a perfect surveillance system, seamlessly integrated into a protective shell that has withstood the test of geological time. There are over 2,000 known species of scorpions across the globe, and nearly all of them exhibit this glowing characteristic. From the arid sands of the Sahara to the humid floors of the Amazon, this biological technology has proven universally effective. Even species that live entirely in pitch-black caves, completely devoid of sunlight or moonlight, still retain this ancient, glowing trait. This suggests that the evolutionary roots of this adaptation run incredibly deep, hardwired into their genetic code since the very beginning. Some researchers theorize that the fluorescence originally served as a prehistoric sunblock, protecting ancient scorpions from intense daytime ultraviolet solar radiation. Over millions of years, as they became primarily nocturnal creatures, they repurposed this chemical shield into an advanced sensory navigation tool. This is a classic example of evolutionary recycling, where an old biological feature is brilliantly adapted to serve an entirely new purpose. The transition from simple sun protection to a complex whole-body eye is one of nature's most fascinating biological engineering feats. As we observe these creatures glowing under artificial black lights, we are literally looking at a living relic of evolutionary history. Their alien appearance under ultraviolet illumination continues to captivate human imagination, inspiring countless works of science fiction and futuristic technological designs. In the realm of bionics, researchers are actively developing polymers that mimic the fluorescent properties of the scorpion's unique hyaline layer. These smart materials could be used to coat buildings, automatically adjusting their internal lighting based on the amount of absorbed ultraviolet. Imagine a skyscraper that senses the sun moving across the sky, optimizing energy consumption by reading the light through its exterior. We could even design protective clothing for extreme environments that alerts the wearer to dangerous levels of invisible radiation exposure instantly. The possibilities are truly endless when we start looking at the natural world not just as biology, but as advanced engineering. Every creature holds a unique technological blueprint, refined through millions of years of relentless trial and error in the ultimate laboratory. The scorpion, often feared and misunderstood, is actually a masterclass in sensory integration, offering profound lessons for our own technological advancement. By shifting our perspective, we can see these venomous arachnids not as dangerous pests, but as ancient teachers of modern innovation. As we build machines that will explore the deep oceans and distant planets, we must equip them with similar, robust senses. A robot exploring the dark craters of Mars could use a glowing synthetic shell to navigate without relying on fragile cameras. It would feel the cosmic rays and ambient starlight, moving safely through alien landscapes with the confidence of a desert predator. This biological approach ensures that our future technology is resilient, adaptable, and capable of operating in the most hostile conditions imaginable. The concept of whole-body sensing challenges our fundamental understanding of how perception works, breaking the boundaries of traditional optical organs. It proves that vision is not confined to eyes. It can be a distributed network of awareness covering an entire organism. This paradigm shift in sensory design will undoubtedly revolutionize the way we build autonomous vehicles and smart infrastructure in the future. A self-driving car covered in optical skin would never miss a pedestrian, eliminating blind spots that plague current camera systems. The entire chassis of the vehicle would act as a massive eye, perceiving the bustling city streets with perfect omnidirectional clarity. Nature has already solved many of the complex engineering problems we face today. We simply need to observe and carefully learn. The glowing scorpion is a testament to the incredible ingenuity of evolution, a perfect fusion of chemical defense and sensory perception. As we continue to decode the secrets of the animal kingdom, we will uncover more biological technologies waiting to be replicated. From the microscopic structure of a shell to the vast networks of decentralized nerves, every detail holds immense value for science. We must protect these ancient species, for their extinction would mean the permanent loss of invaluable biological blueprints and evolutionary knowledge. The desert ecosystems where these creatures thrive are delicate, and preserving their habitats is crucial for future scientific discoveries and innovations. Every time a scorpion glows under the desert moon, it silently processes a wealth of information about its harsh, dark world. It calculates the distance to safety, monitors for approaching predators, and patiently waits for the perfect moment to strike its prey. All of this is achieved without a single clear image forming in its primitive eyes, relying entirely on its glowing armor. This is the true power of whole-body sensing, a seamless integration of form and function that defines biological perfection perfectly. Our journey into the microscopic and ultraviolet world of this arachnid reveals a universe of complexity hidden just beneath the surface. It reminds us that human vision is limited, capturing only a tiny fraction of the vast electromagnetic spectrum surrounding us constantly. By studying creatures that see the invisible, we expand our own horizons, pushing the boundaries of what is technologically possible today. The next time you see a scorpion, look beyond its intimidating claws and venomous stinger, and appreciate its remarkable sensory armor. You are looking at a living sensor, a masterpiece of natural engineering that has survived the rise and fall of dinosaurs. It is a profound reminder that sometimes the most advanced technologies on Earth are not created in laboratories, but in nature. The glowing hyaline layer is a bridge between the ancient past and the robotic future, connecting prehistoric survival with modern engineering. We are only just beginning to scratch the surface of biomimicry, unlocking the secrets held by the millions of species worldwide. As we conclude this fascinating exploration, we hope you have gained a new appreciation for the incredible hidden abilities of scorpions. Their whole body sensing mechanism is a brilliant example of how life adapts, endures, and thrives in the darkest of environments. We will continue to bring you more incredible stories of biological wonders and technological inspirations from across the vast natural world. Thank you for joining us on this illuminating journey into the glowing, ultraviolet reality of one of nature's most ancient predators. This has been another exciting episode of OmniEyes. Stay curious, keep exploring, and we will see you in the future.